Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn 10th class English poem. The title of the poem is A Teenager's Prayer. This poem is written by J. Morse. Let's start our poem. Each day brings new beginnings, decisions I must make. I am the only one to choose the road that I will take. Each day brings new beginnings. Dear students, every day is different from other days. Yesterday was different from today, and today will be different from tomorrow. Yesterday had different beginning, today has different beginning, and tomorrow will have different beginning. Every day something new happens. Sometimes we listen some good news, and sometimes we listen some bad news, and sometimes we become happy by listening some good news, and sometimes we become sad by listening some bad news. But when something happens, it may be related to our country, it may be related to our state, it may be related to our district, it may be related to our taluka, or it may be related to our society. Sometimes it has relation with our family, or sometimes it has relation with our own life. And when something happens, at that time we have to take decision. We have to try to solve that problem, and decision is taken by everyone. I am the only one to choose the road that I will take. And suppose something bad has happened, and at that time decision is to be taken, and for that decision we ourselves are responsible. Our decisions should be taken by ourselves. We should take our decisions. We have to decide how to face that problem. We have to decide how to solve that problem. Now, second stanza. I can choose to take the road of life that leads to great success, or travel down the darkened road that leads to great distress. I can choose to take the road of life that leads to great success. In this stanza, poet says that there are two roads in front of you. One road is good road, and another road is evil road. Darkened road means evil road, and it is in your hands to choose the road. If you like to choose good road, you can choose good road. If you want to choose evil road, you can choose evil road. There are two roads in front of you. This one is good road and this one is bad road. Now it is in your hand to choose the road, whether you like to choose good road or whether you like to choose bad road. If you will go by good road, it will take you towards success, and if you will choose bad road, it will take you towards evil results. Means if you will go or you will walk on the good road, you will meet with success, and if you will walk on the bad road, you will walk on the evil road, what will happen? You will meet with distress, you will meet with sorrow, or you will meet with failure. So it is in your hand to whether to choose good road or bad road. My dear friends, maximum people choose evil road because everybody has attraction of evil road. Only a few people choose good road. What is the reason behind this? Because if we will choose good road at initial stage, in the beginning, you have to bear trouble. You have to do hard work initially when you are walking on the good road. but its results are very good. Because hard work, one day hard work gets reward. But if you will walk on the bad road, what happens? Initially it pleases us. Initially it gives us happiness. Initially it gives us money. And for earning money, we don't have to work hard when we are walking on the evil road. But finally, what are its final results? Final results are very harmful. Finally you are punished. Finally you have to bear trouble. Finally nobody can save you from that punishment. Now we will see the third stanza. Please open up my eyes, dear Lord, that I might clearly see. Help me stand for what is right. Bring out the best in me. Please open up my eyes, dear Lord. And in this stanza, the teenager boy is requesting to God, God, please open up my eyes, dear Lord. And here the boy requests to the God, God, please, you open my eyes. If you will open my eyes, what will happen? I will be able to differentiate between the good road and evil road. You will open up my eyes, I will select the good road. I will not select the bad road, that I might clearly see. If you will open up my eyes, I will be able to see clearly. I will be able to see what is good, what is bad, what I should do and what I should not do, with whom I should live and with whom I should not live, which friends are good and which friends are bad. I will be able to know which friends are good and which friends are bad, with whom I should live and with whom I should not live. Help me stand for what is right. Bring out the best in me. Help me stand for what is right. Friends, the boy requests to God, God, you should give me such a mentality that I always should be from the side of good, from the side of right. I should always stand from the side of just. Bring out the best in me. Bring out the best in me means, dear Lord, dear God, I have some good qualities inside me, but I am not able to bring them out. So you should give me sense to awake them. You should awake good qualities which are inside me. When you will awake those good qualities will come out of me, and I will be able to help others with those good qualities. Please open up my eyes, dear Lord, that I might clearly see. Help me stand for what is right. Bring out the best in me. Everybody has good qualities, but they are not awake. So we should try to awake our good qualities. We should try to bring out our good qualities. If we will try to bring out those good qualities, then they will help us to do good deeds. Those qualities will help us to do good deeds. Those qualities will help us to help others. Now fourth stanza, help Lord to just say no when temptation comes my way, that I might keep my body clean and fit for life each day. Help Lord to just say no when temptation comes my way. Dear friends, when we are living life. At that time, what happens? Temptation comes into our way. Temptation means strong desire to do something wrong, strong desire to do something unjust, strong desire to do something illegal. And why we want to do illegal things? Why we want to do wrong things? Because they please us, or that because of that we get a lot of money. And when we are getting a lot of money by doing something wrong, what happens? Greed enters into our mind. We become greedy and we are ready to do wrong things. But poet requests to God, God, never allow temptation to enter into my heart. If temptation will enter into my heart, if greed enters into my heart, what will happen? I will do something wrong. And if I will do something wrong, what will happen? I will become impure. And when I will become impure, I will not be able to do pure things for others. Help, Lord, to just say no when temptation comes my way, that I might keep my body clean and fit for life each day. But if you will not allow temptation to enter into my heart, then I will be able to keep my body fit. I will be able to keep my body strong. I will be able to keep my body healthy. And it is said that sound mind in sound body. Means if my body is healthy, then my mind also will be healthy. And if my body is healthy, I will be able to live life happily. I will be able to enjoy my life, that I might keep my body clean and fit for life each day. If my body is healthy, then I will be healthy to live every day. Now the last stanza. When my teenage years are over, I know that I will see that life is lived its very best, with you walking next to me. When my teenage years are over, when my teenage years are over, and the boy says to God, God, when I will become 19 years old, at that time my teenage life will over. But the boy says to God, God, teenage life is very important, because in teenage life children are not mature. They are not able to take good decisions. They are not able to identify what is good and what is bad. In that age they have attraction of bad things. But the boy says to God, dear God, if you are with me through this teenage life, if you are with me in this teenage life, then I assure that I will not do any wrong thing. When my teenage years are over, I know that I will see that life is lived its very best. If you are with me in my teenage life, I will live my life best. I will not do any wrong thing. I will not do any illegal thing, or I will not do anything that will bring sorrow to my parents, or because of that my parents' head will go down. I will not do any shameful activity if you are there with me. with you walking next to me through my teenage life. If you are walking with me, if you are walking with me, then I will be able to live healthy life, or I will not do any wrong things in my life. Dear students, here ends our poem, A Teenager's Prayer. Teenager boy is doing prayer to God. God, please help him to live healthy teenage life. And we also, you students also, should learn from this boy that you also should keep God with you throughout this life, and you never should do any wrong thing which will bring shame to you, or which will bring shame to your family, to your parents. You should not do such an act that will make sorrowful to your parents. Here ends our poem. If you like my video, please like it, share it, comment in it. If you have to suggest something to me, you can suggest it in your comment box. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel.